All right, it's the. It feels like the night before Christmas. It's not the night before Christmas. It's the night before Cam. We've got the everything set here. Screamin Eagle 511 Cam. Packing the bike, going to Randy's tomorrow morning. We're going to addition to Randy's corner, and we are going to install a Screamin Eagle 511 Cam in the Road Glide, and I cannot wait. It is going to be awesome. The numbers that I've seen out there, like Moonshine Harley put out a video. I mean, we're anywhere like 120, 25 horsepower, 130, almost 140 foot-pounds of torque with the Screamin Eagle 511 Cam. Cannot wait. So just like I said, packing the bike. Cam kit is in here. Oil change kit is in there. So I'm gonna put that in the bike, and then first thing in the morning, rolling to Randy's house. And I really should have washed the bike. It's so dirty. I still haven't washed it since Sturgis. You know what though? Actually, while I'm gonna bring my cleaner for the air cleaner. I'm gonna wash the air cleaner while we're doing the Cam tomorrow. That's probably a good idea. So we'll do that. Cam, cannot wait. Let's go.
Troy, what's up, dude? Yeah, good to see you too. Hi.
All right, here we go. We're in the garage, Randy's garage. We're about to do the Cam work here. We're gonna do the Screamin Eagle 511 Cam. I've seen a lot of videos, especially particularly the Moonshine video. They did a cam breakdown. They did like 8 cams, and the Screamin Eagle one was smack dab in the middle. So it's got really solid performance. You got the reliability of Screamin Eagle, and so you know what, I'm gonna keep it under warranty, and it's got good numbers. So pretty stoked about that. The cam. The world of cams has become like the bench pressing part of motorcycling, where no matter what you do, no matter what cam you put on, what numbers you have, someone's already like, I've got more. So I'm not going to play that game. I'm just going to go with strong, reliable, Screamin Eagle power. It's going to be awesome. And we're going to get going here pretty quick. So let's go. Well, that's the argument on the internet that I said I got into yesterday. Where he's like, well, I got six foot-pounds more. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, where? And can you use it?
Yeah, can you use it? Are you that skilled that you're gonna put that 6 foot-pounds of torque is gonna make you blow everybody's doors off? I don't think so.
Right. It's all about just like, are we gonna add a little bit more? We're gonna add. This thing's gonna be a monster. It's gonna be. I mean, with the liquid cooled heads, the improved intake, everything that they've done to this motor, it's just going to be a beast. And I don't know that any other cam would make that much of a difference. Plus, you get the ease of the cam tunes from Harley-Davidson. Yep. With the Screamin Eagle tuner, and you know, sure you could refine that, but it's going to come out, and you know it's going to run. and it's gonna be reliable, and it's already fast because my 117 with a cam over here, you and I lined up last weekend, right? Last weekend?
Yeah.
And I mean, I wasn't walking away from you. And
No.
I've got a manifold and bigger injectors and a cam and no catalytic converter. And now you're gonna have a cam in here, and I'm gonna have to put a big bore kit in my bike.
Yep. Sorry. I'm gonna
So now I
making you
have to have a
spend money.
128 just because you put a cam in your bike. So.
But that's and that's what the Moonshine guys were saying too.
Yeah.
Like they went through all 8 of those cams, and the Screamin Eagle one was like right smack dab in the middle, and it was like 5 foot-pounds less.
Right.
Well, so why?
And you're going to be EAP compliant.
Right.
Your warranty. You're going to be under warranty. I mean,
there's, if you want to chase numbers, you can chase numbers. There's nothing wrong with chasing the numbers, but it becomes a bit of a.
It's a Ford Chevy thing.
Yeah. It's like the whole bench pressing. Oh well, man, I pumped up 200. Like, no, well, I did 205. I'm like,
Right.
okay. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet.
It is going to be sweet.
I can't wait. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's do it.
All right. Step 1. We're gonna start tearing it. It's cooling down still, so we're gonna get the bags off, the seat off, the side covers off. Let it cool down a little bit more, and then start taking everything else off. So, and I apologize, Randy, because I still have not cleaned it since Sturgis.
Yep, I see that it's nice and dirty.
It's very, very dirty, and I'm really annoyed because a bunch of people have been posting photos of the color matched radiator guard thing, and then and I'm gonna have to do that too.
Okay, well,
Damn it.
Let's do that later.
Not today. We're not doing that today. We're not doing that today.
Because on your old bike, that chin spoiler was the worst thing to work around.
I know. We'll do it. Yes, that's why we're doing this now. We're doing a cam now,
Right.
and then we'll do the front end accoutrement
Later.
so we don't have to like work around any of that stuff. Sweet.
I'm in.
All right, let's roll.
All right.
Should I just pull the case out?
Yeah.
We'll get this out of the way. That out of the way. There, see, I did something.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
All right.
It just keeps going, because now if I go run and I get the black tappets, which I'm going to do, and the black bolts, and then you know what? The little bit of chrome up here though is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Got to keep a little, maybe just a little bit.
They're a little bit of contrast. Otherwise it turns into kind of a black blob.
That's true. All right, thanks. You're gonna talk me into it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep those, but I am gonna get the black tappets because that'll be cool. All right.
But the more I've researched doing this, the more I want one of these.
I know, dude.
I'm such an idiot for buying that. I mean, I love that bike. There's nothing
That's
wrong.
a great bike.
There's nothing wrong with my bike. But
It is. It's a great bike.
I get kind of excited about when they do new stuff like this, and
Right.
this bike is.
Well-
This motor is like. I mean, I realize it's the same motor, but the changes that they made.
Right. I mean, it's the same motor, but it's like you said, like the liquid cooled heads make a huge difference.
The intake ports and runners are. I mean, that's completely redesigned.
Yep.
You can move so much more air through this thing.
Yep.
It's
Well, that's why, like we talked last time when we did the air cleaner, that's why there's like a noticeable performance difference with that air cleaner.
yeah.
Because it just, so much air is getting pushed through the motor
Yeah.
in all aspects.
Yeah, that's why we should do the 131. See if they have one in stock.
Okay, I'll ask them.
If they have one, just let me know. We'll get the tank off and.
All right, I'll call you. It is hard to know when to stop. So Randy's gonna keep doing the teardown. I'm gonna jump in the car, go to the dealership, and I'm gonna go buy some black tappet covers, cause damn it. because it just
It needs to be done.
it needs to be done. You can't do all this work and then now it's just going to bother me.
I
So
know, and it bothers me. Like I should have done it on mine.
thankfully though, the tappet covers actually are not that expensive. They're under $100, so that's a pretty easy. That sold me. So
Yeah,
all right.
I can't believe that I'm so cheap that I didn't actually do that and stuff. So.
So I'm gonna go run to the dealership. Randy's gonna keep stripping her down, and then we'll keep rolling. All right. There we go. Tappet covers, hardware kit. Back to Randy's. Let's see where he's at. Thank you, Wild Prairie. Here we go. Stripped down. So you didn't have any issues? I just read like a few people were complaining about the bolt.
Oh,
Given-
yeah. But compared to the chin spoiler on your 2019,
Yeah. This is
it,
like a breeze.
it wasn't that bad.
Maybe the person that was complaining had a chin spoiler.
I did drop the socket down behind the radiator, which is a little bit trickier with the fans back there. But yeah, it wasn't too bad.
All right. Exhaust is off. About ready to go.
So that's your cam position sensor right there.
Oh, that thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then this is how it knows what cam is.
Oh, sure. Right, so you got cover off, air cleaner off,
Yep.
oil in the pan.
Oil in the pan. A little bit of oil.
Now moving on to push rods.
Get the timing marks lined up.
Ah,
Alright. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the push rods.
sweet. All right. Just right here.
Yep. That'll work.
Suckers don't cut very easily, do they?
Nope. There you go. Now just give it a little twist. Like this way.
Which way?
Like this. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Perfect.
Okay, there's that one.
Yep.
Now the next one.
Yep.
Maybe I should have done the one in the back first.
Here, I can get this one out of the way for you.
Oh, there you go.
That'll make it easier.
Okay. All right. Number 2.
Number 2. There you go. Awesome.
There we go. Sweet. Just cut something off my motorcycle. It's a bit disconcerting.
Oops. Come on. Sorry. Bleeding all over your
Yeah,
motorcycle.
you're bleeding all over my motorcycle. Luckily, the whiskey fire, you can't tell.
Right. It's like Deadpool. And do some more cutting.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to get that other tube after you cut this one.
That's fine. I'm replacing those tappet covers so you can bleed all over those if you want.
Right. And the push rod tubes.
And the push rod tubes.
Just try not to get it on the fins.
All right, here we go. Last one.
Good job.
Oh, now I have my blood. Oh, no, I have your blood on me. Your blood is all over the motorcycle. Ah. Come on, you son of a... There we go.
Good job.
It's just how I planned it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that.
Just came apart. Well, you know, it's,
Here, you can keep...
to be fair, it's all bloody.
Yeah,
So.
you can keep this bloody tappet, or this bloody push rod.
Thanks.
Next step, after I wash the oil and Randy's blood off my hands, we're gonna pull the tappet covers off and then dig into the rest of it. So, get rid of Randy's blood.
So these kind of suck a little bit.
Yeah, oh, to get it back in there? Yeah. Well, that just means that I can do the front ones on camera and then you can do the back ones. All right.
Gone.
Chrome is gone. And we're gonna replace it eventually with this bad boy, the black. So that's gonna look nice. It's gonna look nice to have a little that chrome gone, a little more blacked out motor. So well worth the trip to Wild Prairie this morning. So here you go. Here's the old tappet covers that are chrome. And then here's the new ones, the black ones. So this is going to be a nice swap. It's just going to look, just add to the blacked out look of the motor. Kind of a subtle but nice change. So pretty stoked about these. And like I said, these were not that expensive. Under $100 for the pair. So super excited about that.
Install the new cam bearing. You always want to make sure that you have the letters facing out. Tapered part goes in. So 511 cam. So it's still right there. I'm gonna go ahead and put some assembly lube on this. And put it in the motor. Of course, we'll change the oil shortly after. Make sure we get all the assembly lube out of the filter.
Tappets back in there. Maybe just clean it up a little bit.
Get a little bit of assembly lube off.
Assembly lube off, the blood, wipe the blood off of it.
Little less blood.
There we go, making progress. Ran out of time a little bit today. Took a little bit longer. Had to ran to the dealership once, so kind of ran out of time, but it's fine. It's winter. I'm not really going to ride the bike much more anyways. So like I said, I think earlier we had snow at this time last year. So putting the bike in the corner, and we're going to come back and I don't know, a couple weeks or something and wrap it up. And then it'll be ready to go for spring. So we're just going to do a little time jump in the video here. It's all just going to be one video. So we'll just do a little time jump. And 3, 2, 1. It's the future. All right, we're back in the garage. A few weeks later, we're gonna finish up this cam today. Garage doors closed, it's much colder, it's rainy, but we're gonna get it done. I'm gonna ride it home. At least there's no snow. So we're all prepared, but we'll keep rolling with this. Here we go. All right, getting the black Tappa covers on. Replace the chrome ones for the black one. It's gonna look sick.
All right, we got 2 push rods in, the Harley-Davidson Screamin Eagle push rods. Actually pretty easy to put in. They actually might be the easiest ones besides the S&S quickies, and they might be a little bit more durable too. They seem to be a lot thicker. The S&S quickie push rods are really thin at the bottom. Got 2 more to go, and then we can start buttoning this thing up.
It looks good. It does look better all blacked out rather than having the chrome covers. The black ones look sweet.
Might have to
with the black bolts. Looking good.
Might have to redo mine.
Yeah, just to show you. So he used to have the chrome ones. Now he's got the black ones. Yeah, that looks way better. Can't wait for that to be finished. It's gonna be sweet. And like I said earlier, these were not expensive. Under $100 for the pair of them. Like 80 something. So pretty easy change and pretty cost-effective change actually. There you go. Black push rods, Tappa cover, cam cover going back on. It's looking good.
I need to get a better torque wrench.
A couple guys have started making covers. This cover too.
Yeah.
Like the thrashing one. Thrashing one is interesting because it's slightly narrower. Mm-hmm. So it gives you a little bit more room.
I've been really happy with the way, and I mean the M8s in general have been my favorite motors to work on because they're like so easy to work on. But but this one is really like buttoned up nicely. I've been pretty happy with the way things have been going back together.
Lots of people, I mean, like that's what like Crucy was talking about. Like on his video, he's like, this is so easy to work on.
I also bought one of these transmission covers.
Yeah.
Instead of buying a Trask, I bought one of these transmission covers for my 23.
Mm-hmm.
And because when I put this air cleaner together, I was like, I can do that. I'm just going to run a hose right up into my S&S air cleaner.
Yeah. And
drill a hole in it. Exactly. I mean, it's exactly what they've done.
Yeah.
Just put a pipe thread in.
There you go.
Like, this is awesome. And then kind of eliminates some of that mess and takes the pressure out. And everything I've read about the engineering of this transmission cover has been amazing. Like they've figured out how to relieve the pressure without sending a whole bunch of oil back through your system.
Yep.
And with the chambers in it, actually I have it sitting over there. But yeah, I'm super stoked about that. Mine doesn't have a bunch of blow by or anything anyway, but having that system be so much more refined, I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
exhaust.
Let's do it.
Wow.
I know. We're almost there.
Almost there.
There it is. Exhaust goes on next, but you can just see everything is more blacked out hardware, blacked out tappet covers, blacked out push rod tubes. Looks awesome. I dig it. All right, exhaust is on. Everything's looking good. Randy's about to put in the charger because we're going to want to charge the battery. The battery has to be charged above a certain level. I forget what the number is in order to do the Screamin Eagle tuner. So we're going to pop this thing in and then connect it to my phone and the Screamin Eagle app, which I've got downloaded because we used it for the air cleaner and the slip-ons. So we're going to get this thing all connected, drop the tune in. There's already a pre-programmed tune. I'm not going to do a dyno run. I'm probably eventually will do that. Maybe get it tuned a bit differently, but for now we're just going to do the drop-in tune, which is a lot of other people doing it, have done it, Moonshine, etc. And it's a good tune. It gets you really solid numbers. So and it's super easy. So we're gonna go do that here shortly. So now the nice thing about the Pro Street Tuner Screamin Eagle is that you know that these numbers are really, really solid, and actually they're probably even slightly conservative just because of all the different things, regulations, rules that Harley as the OEM has to follow, the aftermarkets don't. But that just means you know that these numbers are super solid, and you know, there's not the shenanigans, because let's be honest, there are shenanigans that happen in the aftermarket space, and you know, these are going to be really solid, really solid numbers. It's going to keep the warranty, and you know, eventually, like I said, eventually I'll do a dyno tune at some point. But no matter what the numbers are, people are going to ask, what's the numbers? Some guy on Instagram or Facebook's gonna be like, well, mine's faster because he had some magic dyno that no one else has, some witch doctor dyno operator that nobody else knows that got these magical numbers. So it's a little bit of chasing, I don't know, it's chasing ego is really what it is. This bike with the Screamin Eagle air cleaner, the slip-on, Chromeworks slip-ons, and the 5-len cam is gonna put down some really solid numbers, you know, 130 plus 35 foot-pounds of torque, somewhere in the neighborhood of 120 horsepower. Really good, really solid, which is right in the middle, particularly if you look at like the Moonshine cam shootout. It's smack dab in the middle and keeps your warranty, which is perfect. So we're gonna get it tuned. Here we go.
Oil foaming in it.
Okay.
And make sure that everything doesn't.
Here we go. Screamin Eagle tuner is plugged in. I just got to connect it via Bluetooth to the phone. All right, so we got the Screamin Eagle app here. It connected right away, which is awesome. Didn't have to do that. Remember the last time. We've got this. We're in the tune section, calibration. This one is for Screamin Eagle air tuner, 5.8, 5.11 cam, and we're going to program with this calibration. Keep your phone with it close to the motorcycle. Line of sight. Okay. Yep. It's thinking. Oh, there we go. Program motorcycle. Programming in progress. But now you can see here, it's downloading the calibration from the phone. Which will happen first? Will the bike get programmed or will the GoPro battery die? The GoPro one, the battery died. 29%. It won't stay recording for more than about 30 seconds because it has a low battery, even though it says 29%. So we're still going here. All right, programming is complete. That took, I don't know, maybe 45 seconds, which means it's 45 seconds or 3 GoPros shutting off because of the stupid battery. So now we have to turn off the vehicle ignition switch and the run stop switch, wait 20 seconds, and then turn on the ignition switch and the run stop switch. So we'll do that. The GoPro is going to die again because it's at a perilous 28% of battery life. Turn it back on. So then the close button comes on. There you go. That's it. That's pretty damn easy, which is awesome. So, tuner is all set. The bike, the tune has been dropped in, and it's ready to go.
It's ready to go. All right.
So we're gonna plug in this GoPro so the battery.
All right, ready?
All right, here we go. Another little sound test. Well, there you go. Rain suit on, ready to go. But that sounded pretty awesome. That is exactly what I was hoping for, which was a lower register. The numbers will be there, 130 plus foot-pounds of torque, but not crazy sound. Really nice low exhaust tone, not insanely loud. So I'm not, bursting my own eardrums when I'm on a long trip. And since April, this bike has 8,000 miles on it, so it's been ridden, and it's going to continue to be ridden. So that sounded awesome. Now it's time to get in the saddle and ride home. Thanks, Randy. It's been another successful episode of Randy's Corner. What next?
131.
131, let's go. I can certainly feel that. Unfortunately, with the rain, I got to put it in rain mode. I'm not going to be able to get on it. Might have to do that in a different video. But this, even in that little grunt, I can feel the difference. This is awesome. Nothing like 48 degrees and rain to test the new cam that you just spent, 6 to 8 hours installing across, a couple of days. Yeah, not the best scenario, but I definitely could tell pulling out of Randy's, there was a lot of extra juice. Rear end started to get a little bit squirrely because the street was wet. But I will, up next, it's supposed to be dry, supposed to warm up in the next couple of days, so I will get out and do a ride, and I'll bring you the ride review of the Screamin Eagle 511 cam. It's always fun to work on the bike with Randy, and especially when that work results in more power. So I'm super excited to actually get to ride this thing, actually test it out, instead of gingerly riding home in wet streets and in rain mode. So stick around. Ride review video coming up next. Hope you enjoy it.